grab this stuff up. Scare mask. Huh.
I am no beast of burden.
Okay, let's reorganize this. Superior corroded blade. Tempting, but I then couldn't use glacial hammer. Then again, I do kind of prefer molten strike. Oop, didn't mean that to happen. Just misread what it said. Come on. Okay, if I do... There we go. What if I do that? You know, that actually doesn't have a weapon requirement at all. So I could switch to the superior corroded blade, though that's a two-handed thing, and still use that. I don't know. Simple robe gives energy shield. These are unidentified. I'll definitely identify this. Due to how it looks, it's gonna be a good item. Well, good for maybe where we are, kind of thing, you know. Armageddon Rend, rusted hatchet, one-handed axe. Does 7 to 13 damage. Has 5% critical strike chance, 1.5 attacks per second, and a 9 weapon range. There's 42% increased physical damage, 3 life gained on kill, 1 mana gained on kill, 15 to accuracy rating. Poor zombies. Okay. And we'll... Where is that skill? Don't know. Maybe it's one of the few skills that isn't gem based. I have no idea. It seems to be. Also, I'll identify this. Yes. 19 armor, 7 energy shield, 2 life regenerated per second, with 17 extra mana. It's nice. 11 evasion and 4 energy shield. No. Oh, I have no idea. I'll just leave that behind. I'm sorry, I was just humming and hawing over, seeing if I could bring it with me. Impaled corpse. This lagging is... Oh, it's getting to me. I remember for a while, I remember it being really bad. Then I came back like the next day and it was fine. Then another time it was bad. And like it would vary between being shite and being fine. And so I was hoping it would be even better now because it's, you know, given the, you know, the more time to improve, and I was figuring it would improve. But, well, clearly it didn't. Infested crab. Infested with what? I see the thing on top of it, but what is it? And a massive infested crab with extra life. A pristine infested crab that's accurate. I guess misses a lot less.
I am no beast of burden.
Christ.
My mana is spent.
Superior plate vest. I better grab that. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Grab this. While they're brawling, I'll identify this. Bramble Shroud Plate Vest. 7% improved quality, 24 armor. Lose the energy shield, but that's fine. Plus 4 armor, 20% increased armor. 26% increased armor, 6 to fire resistance, and 10 to lightning resistance. So, I wish I had a stat list. I do! Awesome! So now I have 38 armor. I had 33 with this, and now I have 38 with this. Missed the energy shield, but I'm sure I'll get more. There's stuff here that I have no idea about, so I'm not going to pay them any attention. So anyway, I have an 86% chance to actually hit the enemy on hit on. No, it's their chance to hit 86%. Oh, also I leveled up there and didn't spend the point. Really should get on that. The zombies really don't have much health, so they go down quite easy. They have 51 life. Not great. Needs to be improved. Also, I'm thinking I should definitely bring these blue ones back with me. Probably pay more for the blue ones. And I have no town portal scroll yet, so I can't just teleport back. Okay, padded vest. Sadly, I can't just turn padded vest sideways here. There we go. Rusted hatchet can go there. Bramble gloves can go there. The leather cap can go there. Now we'll head back to Wine Eye's Watch. I'm not sure if it's my zombies moaning there or there's an enemy somewhere. But even the zombies are kind of making me think of the forest. You found the medicine chest that Nessa wanted. Take it back to town for a reward. Okay. Should I get mana regeneration, mana and life regeneration, or armor and energy shield? Armor and energy shield. I might not have any energy shield yet, but I might get one from the quest reward. Okay, we'll start off with Nessa.
A medicine chest. This means more to us than you can know. There are some who wouldn't have lasted the night without it. Take this. In return for the knowledge that one can do more than suffer and raycast. You and Tarkling, you give us something better than serums and salve. You give us hope.
Ooh. This is something I haven't seen before. Quicksilver flask lasts 4 seconds, consumes 20 out of 20 to 50 charges on use. Currently 0 charges. 40% increased movement speed. Nice. Though I think I'll prefer a medium health flask.
Bestel's ship tore its belly open on the rocks out there, trying to escape from Corsairs. The pirates took what they wanted. The scavengers took the rest. Tartley pulled Bestel from some hideaway in the wreckage, the only one on board to survive. Whether the ordeal turned his mind, or whether it's just his nature, Bestel sails on a different course to the rest of us.
He's coping well with everything that's happening. You know, coming up with different poems based on people. Coping well. I'm open to the possibility it's, you know, Tears of a Clown, but like, you know, like he's making an act of coping well, but it's just dying inside. Then again, doesn't he sound kind of crazy when he's saying it? After, like, he says the rhyme, he starts laughing like a nutter. Yeah, that's not exactly reassuring, is it? Also, these can only hold charges while they're in the belt, so if you swap it in, you get issues. I can't move it around while I'm in this window, I guess. But anyway. Scroll fragment, and 2 shards. Okay. Well, that's possibly a glitch. Alright. There's that. Should I ID these? Bloody hell if I know. Yeah, that's fine.
So, you managed to salvage Shaky Hand's druggery. Nicely done. Nessa will put it to good use. More than that benumbed quack Optin ever did.
And I think Tailleg here has something else to say.
Animals don't seem to rise up after death the same as people do here. So if they aren't raising themselves, what's doing it for them? The answer's in that fetid pool near the mudflats. I know the place stinks to high heaven, but so does the idea of a flock of overactive bird carcasses hungry for a bit of living meat. Clear the place out, and deal to whatever's raising those birds, and we'd be in your debt. Scavengers, orphans of the Eternal Empire who've forgotten what it's like to be civilized. Especially the likes of Fire Fury and Hail Ray. Make the undead look like responsible citizens. And you know why the scavengers aren't banging on our gates right now? Too busy killing and cooking each other. It's a man-eat-man world out there.
At least they're... Oh, this is optional? Huh. Didn't think it was. Well, it's a good thing they're not that intelligent now, isn't it?
Pistol's a strange fish. Best taken salted. That hat he wears? Plucked it right off the real captain's head. Captain didn't mind. Generous fellow. Had given the rest of himself to the scavengers already.
You know, I was just thinking there, maybe, like, Nessa was saying that, you know, he isn't really doing well. Did Bestel ever say he was the captain? Because suddenly I'm thinking of, I'm going to get spoilery here, The Walking Dead, one of the novels. One of the characters, I won't say who, but he's working with his brother to survive. And, shit goes down, the brother's kid dies, and turns. And then the brother starts doing some insane shit. The brother ends up dying. Someone kills him. The main character of the book kills the guy who killed the brother. And there's a bit of guilt over the kid dying being his fault, the main character of the book's fault. Later on, they're getting pushed around by some National Guard people. And the main character of the book has like, what would my brother do kind of moment. And he has an out-of-body experience where, well, then has a bit weird. I think he either plays it through in his head or he feels like someone else is in control of his body or something. Kills one of the National Guard guys and takes over. And he starts calling himself by his brother's name. So basically my thing was, does Bessel actually think he was the captain and is slotting himself in his place? Or, you know, how is he, you know, actually mentally? Like, I was just saying, he's doing well enough, just, you know, just sense of humor, you know? But he's actually that touched. Somehow I don't doubt they have a, you know, psychiatric wing here on the island. Somehow I doubt it.
Ness is the best of us. Not one of Dominus's exiles. A wreck survivor. She keeps us from losing what's left of our minds. Salem's sweet tongue sang it right. The fairest flowers bloom in the foulest places.
So it seems nice enough, alright. Let's start stacking these. Okay. Well, that person is interesting gear.
No, I was never there.
Be careful.
Okay. Wasn't there an iron ring back on that island? No, I'm actually gonna go get that. Costs a bit, so it wouldn't be practical for me to try and buy it. Hope was drowned here. Cold, dank, and reeks of infection. That's how Hope fares in Raycost. Sweet. The cliffs echo the hungry madness. Despite the warming sun, the breeze here bites with fangs of ice. And then those two places. This is also Act 1. Also, I love the font there for Raycost. Ooh, and I got my 3 zombies back. Good. Oh, there's something out there with mobs with a very rare wealth modifier. Also, I do notice how the map's reloading now. Does that mean the loot down here that I didn't get earlier is gone? Probably. But there is a cannibal of fervor, cannibal of flames. That's awesome. Resurrect. Come on. 1, 2.
My mana is spent.
I can still level up Glacial Hammer even though I'm not using it. I figure it may as well. I might get back to it at some stage. And suddenly, Tide Striders, who also have a shield. Very minor one, but one nonetheless. Also, Portal Scroll. Weathered Carving. We'll have a look at that in a moment. Oh, Christ. Is there something on here that's messing with me? Bloody hell. Just the lagging is getting to me, and I'm just wondering, like, is it to do to like one of the settings or something? Somehow, it's just like that's within my ability to change.
Calm has removed the eternal stain
Oh, that's
from
cool.
this coast. The Empire.
But yeah, the other things are gone, so I'm just gonna head back and move on. Weird. Was not expecting that. Like, as you notice, like, the screen just gets shrunk in. This doesn't get overlaid over it. The screen shrinks, and that comes in. It's the difference. Like, say if I'm going